PH Open Tilt. Paris medalist Vecic heads list. Eala in play. Manila, Paris Olympic silver medalist Dana Vecic of Croatia and German veteran Tatjana Maria, ranked number 45 in the world, head the list of early entries in the inaugural Philippine Women's Open kicking off January 26. The tournament takes place in the newly refurbished Rizal Memorial Tennis Center in Manila. Both were on the provisional list of 24 players released over the weekend by the Women's Tennis Association, WTA. The country's first WTA 125 tournament has a 32-player draw. Read, Alex Eala ends PH 26-year wait for women's singles gold at Ye. Vecic, 29, a 2024 Wimbledon semifinalist, is now ranked number 69. But she still remains among the players to watch in the competition. The Philippine Tennis Association organized the WTA event with the support of the Philippine Sports Commission, PSC. She reached a career-high number 17 in the WTA rankings last year. London winner coming. On the other hand, Maria, 38, posted a career-best number 36 last year. She topped London's Queen's Club in June last year for her fourth WTA crown, becoming the oldest tour singles titleist since Serena Williams triumphed at 2020 Auckland also at 38. The highest-rated player in the main draw after Maria is China's Xinyu Wang, number 57. She teamed up with Taiwan's Si Suwei in clinching the 2023 French Open women's doubles crown. Read, Alex Eala, Niño Alcantara Bao to Thais, Bag Isa Games bronze. PSC Chair Patrick Gregorio and Philippine Tennis Association, PHILTA, officials inspected the progress of the facility's refurbishment on January 2nd. Wild card for Eala. No Christmas break, no New Year break. No holiday break. Everybody's here, PHILTA is here. PSC, commissioners, PSC people are here, Gregorio said in a news release over the weekend. We're all here just to make sure we transform Rizal Tennis Center as a showcase for the first ever hosting of the WTA 125 in Manila. PHILTA awarded wild cards to hometown favorite and 33rd Thailand Southeast Asian Games gold medalist Alexandra Eala, number 53, and Indonesia's Janice Tien, number 56. In the event they are available. Eala and Tien qualified for the main draw of the Australian Open that runs from January 18th to February 1st in Melbourne. Read, Philippine Women's Open confirmed for 2026 WTA calendar. The courts will hum again this week. That familiar low thunder of rubber meeting felt echoing through warm Philippine air as the PH Open Tilt gathers its cast of contenders. It is a tournament that has learned to live comfortably between promise and proof, where reputations arrive ahead of players, and where futures quietly announce themselves one rally at a time. At the top of the bill stands Vecic, fresh from Paris, medal still gleaming in the collective memory of the tennis world. The hardware may be tucked away now, but its weight travels with him, into warm-ups, into interviews, into every opponent's game plan. Medalists don't just play matches, they set temperatures. The air tightens when they walk onto court. Balls come faster. Margins shrink. Vecic's journey to this point has been one of control, economical footwork, a serve that lands with intention rather than violence, and a backhand that seems to ask questions instead of making statements. In Paris, he didn't overwhelm so much as outthink. He bent matches into shapes that suited him, coaxing errors from players who believed power alone could tilt the balance. That style travels well, especially to the PH Open, where humidity rewards patience and tactical clarity. Yet tournaments are not won on reputation alone. The PH Open has a long memory for upsets, for afternoons when the crowd leans forward because something unexpected is unfolding. Vecic heads the list, yes, but behind him stretches a field eager to test whether medals can still shine under tropical lights. Among those most watched is Alexandra Eala, a name that has steadily transformed from prodigy to presence. In play, hardly captures it. Eala arrives with a game sharpened by experience and an understanding that opportunity in tennis is never announced. It's taken. She knows these courts, knows the rhythm of local crowds, knows the peculiar way confidence can swell when home support gathers like a second wind. Eala's tennis has matured into a blend of aggression and restraint. Her forehand, once a pure expression of youth, now carries layers. Topspin when patience is required, flattening out when an opening appears. More importantly, her movement has grown assured. She reads patterns earlier, arrives balanced, and trusts her decisions. These are the quiet upgrades that don't always show up in highlights but win matches in the long, grinding hours of tournament play. For Eala, the PH Open is not just another stop on the calendar. It is a proving ground, a chance to measure her evolution against a field that includes international experience and elite pedigree. Facing a Paris medalist in the same draw is not pressure, it is context. It answers a simple, thrilling question. How far has she come? Beyond the marquee names, the draw brims with intrigue. Seasoned campaigners lurk, players whose rankings may not sparkle but whose games are built for survival. They slice to break rhythm, loop returns deep, and turn matches into tests of endurance. Young challengers, meanwhile, arrive with fearless swings and nothing to lose, capable of lighting up a set before learning, sometimes painfully, how hard it is to sustain brilliance. The PH Open itself plays its own role. The courts demand respect, rewarding those who manage their legs and emotions. Afternoon matches stretch into battles against heat as much as opponents, while evening sessions invite the crowd's energy to seep into every rally. Momentum here is a living thing, capable of changing direction in a single game. What makes this edition compelling is the convergence of narratives. Vecic, carrying the weight of Paris, seeks to translate global success into dominance on a different stage. Eala, grounded yet ambitious, aims to confirm that her trajectory is no longer theoretical. Around them, a supporting cast waits for a chance to rewrite expectations. In the end, the PH Open tilt is less about predictions and more about collisions, styles colliding with conditions, experience colliding with hunger, composure colliding with courage. Medals may glitter, rankings may guide, but the truth will reveal itself in points earned the hard way. When the final ball is struck, someone will leave with a trophy. Others will leave with lessons. And a few, perhaps Vecic, perhaps Eala, perhaps someone unheralded, will leave having shifted the story forward. That, after all, is the quiet promise of this tournament, not just to crown a winner, but to show us who is ready for what comes next.